What's up guys? Matt here, and this is vlog number 36. Alright, so in today's vlog, of course, another amazing question, and this question came from Shanna. And Shanna had the question of copyright questions. And what is a design, and when should I be worried if a design that I made is copyrighted? Because there's millions and millions of designs out there, and how do I really know if it's something that's copyrighted? So I want to give you a little story of when I got started in the business, and again, me being ignorant to the whole copyright issue and not really knowing how it worked. Because something like this, copyright, trademark, all of this stuff, it can be 25 vlogs, and we would still never cover it all. But I want to give you a little example of something that happened to me when I first started, just to give you a little idea, so hopefully you can learn from it and it doesn't happen to you. So back when I was in the decal world and I started out, of course, all of us think off the start, like we're in Florida. I'm thinking off the start, I can make the Tampa Bay Bucks, the Tampa Bay Lightning, Miami Hurricanes, Florida Gators, all these different teams around here, right? Well, of course, we know that we can't do that, okay? You have to have the licensing. The licensing is absolutely outrageous, and that's just going to be obviously too expensive. So to go through that licensing is absolutely insane, okay? There was a point in our business where we had a local license for all the Florida colleges, but again, that was expensive too. So here's the issue that came about when I was doing the decals. And please, 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 you'll hear me express this all the time. Don't build your business off of doing Disney stuff and college teams and things like that, because you're not building a business, okay? Because what's going to happen is eventually, when you're big enough, they aren't going to care about you now, but once you're big enough and you're making enough money, that college or the college licensing committee or whoever it is, that NFL team or Disney or whoever, is going to come to you and they're going to say, give me your last 5 years of sales and take all of your money and shut your business down. So you're not growing a business, and eventually you will get caught. So please don't do that. Please build the business the right way if you want it to be your business, okay? So here's what I was doing. I thought, and doing my research on it, because I wanted to build my business the right way, I started making little decals that said, like, got. It said, got Hurricanes, got Gators, got Tide, got all these different, like, 4 kind of colleges, but I'm thinking in my head, okay, I'm not using their college logo, I'm not even using their colors, so I'm not using any of their stuff, even though it says got Gators and got Hurricanes and got Buccaneers and all that stuff, where technically there's a million youth teams that those could be for, okay, and some people will try and use that as their out, and it's not going to work, okay? So here's what happened. I was selling these decals that said got, and all the different teams or mascot names. And I was selling them just on eBay. Well, I got a letter, of course, and I got a letter from the college licensing committee because of the ones that were kind of the mascots of the different colleges. And they asked for, I think at that time it was my last 3 years worth of sales. And they basically said that they were going to sue me for copyright infringement, and they gave me a call. They scared the crap out of me, okay? I mean, my wife and I couldn't sleep at night because we thought we were getting sued and the whole business was being shut down. And I was honestly doing what I thought was okay. I wasn't using their colors, I wasn't using their logo, I was just kind of doing it kind of off the side. Here's what I learned about it, okay? What ended up happening is I had to give them all of my sales, and this is when I was just first starting, okay? I gave them all of my sales, I gave them everything they asked for, I followed along with exactly what they wanted, and they ended up basically slapping me on the hand and saying, hey, you know what? Don't do it again. You're infringing on these different colleges' copyright. So, of course, I didn't do it again, and I learned my lesson, all right? But here's kind of the way you need to look at it. If for any reason you sell a decal and the person that is buying it, or a shirt, and the person that is buying that shirt because they think it is geared towards the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Florida Gators or whatever it is, then technically that's infringement, okay? Because you're making money off of the college or the NFL team or the MLB team, okay? Now, if you're selling a Raiders shirt directly to your local Pee Wee Little League team, and it says Bradenton Pee Wee Little League Raiders, Fighting Raiders, or whatever it is, and there's nothing in it trying to show that you're selling for the Los Angeles Raiders or the Los Angeles Dodgers or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or any of the major league teams, then you're perfectly fine. As soon as you're trying to sell it and that item that you're selling is referring to, or the customer is buying it for that NFL team or that copyright team or logo or whatever it is, even though it's not the logo, that's still infringement. That's the really, really hard part about it. So I see a lot of these designs. These ones kind of frustrate me a lot because I know that it's not right and you don't want to do it, okay? Everybody will put and they'll post things on wherever, Instagram or wherever, and they'll say Disney inspired. Well, that means Disney's going to sue your butt. Is what it means. Disney, there's no Disney inspired. Just because you put Disney inspired, that doesn't mean Mickey and his crew aren't coming to sue your butt if you're selling a lot of those. If it's Disney inspired, then that means you're infringing on their copyright, okay? And that's why we are really strict on our Crafting with Rhinestones and Vinyl page, because it's not to be mean to you guys and say that you are doing a bad thing. I mean, technically, you're kind of doing a bad thing, because we want you to build your business the right way, okay? And if you post a design for like our weekly contest that's a Mickey design or a college design or something like that, the moderators will always pull it off the website, because, and they're not doing that to be mean to you, they're doing it to try and help you and trying to help you learn what you're allowed to make and not. Now, if you and your family are going to Disney World and you make a Disney themed shirt for you guys and you aren't making money on it, that's fine. Like, you're not trying to make money on their logos or things like that. So, but when I see the Disney inspired shirts, or I've even seen for like football, it's the New England Patriots inspired shirt. It's not inspired, it's infringing. It's the New England Patriots infringement shirt, okay? Because as soon as the New England Patriots see you selling that shirt, you're making money on their logo and they're going to come sue you, okay? So please, please, please be careful when you're doing things like this. Do it the right way. Even if you look at a design and you redraw it, I've heard all kinds of everything in the last 10 years of, well, if you change the design 20%, then it's not infringing. That's all a load of crap too. It all depends. There's huge gray areas, okay? And the gray areas don't normally go in your favor, all right? So if you take the New England Patriots logo and you change it 20%, a lot of people will say, well, I changed it 20%, so I'm good. I can sell this. No, you can't, because you're selling it as the New England Patriots. And you're making money on the New England Patriots name, okay? So just because you change something 20% or whatever, I've heard all different types of numbers as far as if I change it this percentage, it's not the case. So when you, for example, get designs from different places and you purchase the design for commercial use, then obviously that's something that you can use, okay? Or if you draw something from scratch and you aren't looking at another picture and redrawing it, then again, you're good, okay? And then I'll do another vlog here soon as far as what you copyright and trademark and maybe what you don't, because that's a huge subject as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog today. Again, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just trying to help all of you, okay? I learned the hard way and they came after me for something that I thought was perfectly fine. So build your business the right way. It's the only way it's going to be successful and keep growing. okay? If you grow your business on copyrighted designs like NFL and MLB and NBA designs, you have zero chance of that being a long-term success. Zero chance, okay? Eventually, they will find you and they'll shut you down unless you have the licensing to do it. And those of us starting out don't have the license. I mean, unless you got $250,000 sitting around in your back pocket to get the licensing and have, I think it was over $2 million in sales when I looked a long time ago, then we don't have the licensing for it. All right? So make sure, comment below. Great questions coming in, comment below. There's probably some scenario like this one that I've experienced and I can share with you guys, and hopefully it helps you to where you guys don't lose sleep like we did, being scared out of your mind because you were going to get sued, okay? So comment below, give me your questions. Of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel right there, and check out all the vlogs right there, and check out some other awesome videos right there. And maybe we'll go over to the rhinestoneworld.com website for some awesome supplies, you know, maybe right there. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow for our daily vlogs. Have an awesome night. Later.